What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fig Cave YouTube channel. Welcome to our unboxing of the new Razor Ramon Ultimate Edition figure. This is courtesy of our friends from Wrestling Collector Shop. More on them in a little bit. This is the Purple Chase Razor Ramon. Came out with the AJ Styles. Ordered this from them. There's a couple good things about Wrestling Collector Shop. Number one, code RUN10 will save you 10% off. Number two, every time you go to the website every time you order from the website, you get points that accumulate to $5, $10, or $25 off of your order. So on top of ordering and getting the 10% off, you'll get a chance to get some extra money off your order, which, you know, if you order as much figs as we do, adds up pretty quickly. And number three, they let you order the Chase figure separate from the regular. So when they got them in, it was a limited number. You could pre-order. It sold out pretty quick. Same thing with Ringside, but I got it. The box was a little dinged up. I ordered two of them, one for me, one for my buddy Darius. They were wrapped in bubble wrap, wrapped very nicely. They came dinged up, a little ripped up. Wrestling Collector Shop made it right for me. They helped me out. They hooked it up. They said, keep this one, open it up. On your YouTube. Well, I said, let me open it up on my YouTube as a thank you to you guys for making it right, because, you know, I don't know if it happened from them, but it happened in the mail. Who knows? But first things first, this is the first Chase Ultimate Edition figure that Mattel has done. The regular has the red trunks with the yellow vest. This is more, when I think of Razor Ramon in my little brain, this purple outfit is what I think of. This is more of the good guy, the face Razor Ramon versus the heel Razor. We're going to take this out of the package, but I really hope they don't do more of these chases. I'm not a huge fan of it because, you know, we used to get 6 Ultimate Edition figures a year. Now we have the Fan Takeover, we have the Target Legends, we have the Mattel Creations, we have this, that, and the other. It's just beginning to be a little bit much, but it is my favorite line that Mattel does. I'm a complete mint on box guy with them. But I also have, I don't know if you can see it on the camera here. You probably can't see it. Oh yeah, right over here. I have a collection of loose Mattel figures from the new generation, 94 to 96, 1994, 1996. My kind of favorite time of being a wrestling fan as a 10, 12-year-old kid. So I sold my Defining Moments Razor that I had in there in anticipation of getting this one loose anyway. So it worked out for me. Wrestling Collector Shop is your place. They have everything you could want from Mattel. No Jazzwares yet, but anything Mattel, Elites, Ultimates. Again, with the pre-order code, you save 10%, and that bonus adds up pretty quickly. So let's get this out of the package. Our buddy Robert, friend of the podcast, wrote the copy on the back here, as he does on all the Mattel figures. Say hello to the bad guy, from disrespectfully flicking his toothpick in the opponent's face to putting him away with the razor's edge. Razor Ramon oozes machismo with everything he does. Hear that Baltimore accent come out there? Machismo. All right, so we got 3 heads. As a mint on box collector, I am not a fan of this head that's on the body. It's a little boring. It's kind of just dead eye face. You got the kind of the smirking look. You got the growl, the Powerhouse Hobbs like snarl look. I am a little bummed that we didn't get a toothpick in the mouth of any of these heads. Didn't have to be removable. Just give us a toothpick. Let's get this guy out of here. I mean, not the best head, but I mean, obviously they couldn't do the True Effect scan on this because, unfortunately, Mr. Scott Hall is no longer with us. But that face is pretty dead on, man. Pretty dead on. I wish I had. I think I do have the Defining Moments over here somewhere. Grab that in a minute. But let's pop this head off. Now I'm going to go with Good Guy Razor here. Comes with the IC belt, which I love. Everybody always complains, oh, Razor never won the world title. Yeah, sucks. I mean, neither did Mr. Perfect, neither did Jake the Snake. Neither did a lot of guys who were really over back then. 4 sets of hands here. You get the C grip, you got the punch hands, you got the finger spread to do the walk down the aisle, and you got the thumbs up to do the kind of cocky thing in the middle of the ring. Hands are out, belt's out. If I'm going to display this, I'm going with this. Even though this might fit more of the heel, man, this pops on super easy. I think that's on there. It looks like I punched it down a little bit too far. Let's see. I love that the heads come off now. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I get a little bit worried about putting them on and off. It does have a little plastic string around his necklace, holding that in place. You can tell with all the attention to detail. There you go. I guess it's on there. Yep. I will say it is a little loose, so it didn't snap real quick. Let's try another head. This is the smiling. Yeah, these are not snapping on. These aren't snapping on. They feel a little loose. You don't get that click when you click it in place. You get it when you pop it off. I don't know if it's just a little bit too big of a hole for his head or what. All right. That's disappointing. You know, it's not, I don't know what you can blame for that. I mean, it's not going to come off. It's definitely loosey-goosey. We'll see if other people have that same problem, but if I'm paying $40 for a figure with shipping, better be perfect. So we're popping the hands off. These are popping off pretty easy, pretty nice. Didn't really show you guys the detail. Let's see the detail on the boots. Laces up. Got the razor blades. This looked like a different purple for some people when they first showed it off. But this is pretty accurate. I love this. Hey, yo. You're messing with the bad guy? That's my Razor Ramon impression. Heads look great. I love the necklace. This is probably reused from an older Razor or Mr. T or something. I don't know. Great looking figure. Love the vest. I mean, I don't think you need another Razor Ramon. I'm surprised. I think the only complaint some people have had is the shoulder pads. I don't know why, but they're not accurate. The ones on the Target 3-pack are accurate. That kind of stuff I would never notice. But yeah, I love this. Bonus with the Intercontinental belt. I don't remember if he wore it around his waist or not, but you know, cool figure, man. Really nice, nicely done. Again, let's see about the popping of the hips. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So let's just show the folks at home here. So you can pop this leg out of the socket a little bit to get a higher boot, to do a higher big boot here for photography and stuff like that. Let's show you when we pop it back in. Let's see how far it can go up. So it's back in place. It looks pretty similar to me. There you go. All right, back in place. Yeah, I think it's to do some different moves like the sharpshooter and different figure photography stuff. I don't know if it would work too much for Razor. But this is a cool figure, man. I highly recommend it. I hope they don't do too many more chase. Like I said, it's going to get a little annoying to have to chase down a chase, no pun intended. Or spend the extra $10 to get it from Ringside or Wrestling Collector Shop because they are limited. So, of course, they're going to charge more. I'm not upset about that. I'm just upset about Mattel. But I think when we had Steve on the podcast, he didn't say this is going to be an everyday thing. It's going to be when applicable, as you could say. So if there's a guy like Razor they want to get 2 of, when you do a Rey Mysterio, would be a good one for me. Okay, I don't think they'll do 2 Rey Mysterio Ultimates, so give me a Chase, a WCW one, and a WWE one. How about that? Loose pants versus tight pants. I'm sure you can think of more. I never know what to do with these extra heads, guys. So we got 3 extra pairs of heads. We got 3 extra pairs of hands, 2 extra heads. I have this bag here, it's like a serial killer of just, strewn body parts here that I will add this to. But I mean, I guess it's great if you're a customizer, if you have, if you want to build somebody else. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do, and you don't have to buy like figures to beat up and customize. You can just use extra parts. So that is nice to keep this on my desk here in the Fig Cave. So this will go into my new gen collection. I've already bought an extra Shawn Michaels fan takeover with the earrings to have him in there. I'm going to get a new Legends Bret Hart when that Target one drops in the next month or so. So I think slowly cycling out these older figures for the newer scans, newer features. I mean, to have an Ultimate Edition in your collection if you don't have one is something I highly recommend. I'll try to flip the camera around here. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. But I'm gonna do a full tour of the Fig Cave very, very soon. I've started cleaning up down here. I just sold a bunch of my stuff to J&J Figures on Instagram. More on that on the podcast in the coming weeks. But I want to thank the guys at guys and girls at Wrestling Collector Shop for this and making it right when I got a damaged package. Again, I can't say it was them. I can't say it was Mattel. I can't say it was USPS. I don't know. But a lot of dings, a lot of scratches, rips on the box, and it was wrapped nicely in bubble wrap. So it was packaged well. I gotta say that for them. They always do well with packaging. They put bubble wrap and all kinds of stuff when you order some figures from them. So thank you, Wrestling Collector Shop. Again, the code is RUN10. Gets you 10% off of your order. You can also use RUNIN. If you spend $50 or more, that'll get you free shipping. So that'll save you. Sometimes shipping can be more than that 10%. So, yeah, I mean, if you're... Yeah, so on a $50 order, 10% is $5. Shipping is probably going to be closer to 10. So, get 2 figures, get 2 Ultimates, get the free shipping, and you get the points to add to your account. I have $10 sitting in there right now. If I want, or my son wants a random Elite figure, he asks for the Omos figure or something, I can jump on there. That $20 figure becomes $10 before shipping. It's just a nice bonus for a website that you shop at, almost weekly, for almost daily for some of us. So, again, thank you, Wrestling Collector Shop. Thank you, guys. New episodes of the podcast, I would say, usually drop Thursday mornings on Spotify, Apple Podcast. We are a wrestling figure podcast. We record weekly. We also talk a little bit wrestling, booze, movies, video games, here and there. But I'd say 90% of what we talk about is little plastic men in wrestling outfits. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you pick up an Ultimate Edition Razor Ramon from Wrestling Collector Shop. If you do, send me a picture, send us a photo of your collection, and we will retweet it. Stay classy, guys. We'll talk to you soon.